Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Tuesday the 9th of February's maths lesson. So today we are continuing with our algebra, and we are going to be able, by the end of the lesson, to form equations. So to get our brains warmed up, I want you to pause this video, and I would like you to use multilink and base 10 to represent those expressions for question 1. And then for question 2, I would like you to write each statement as an algebraic expression. Okay then, so you should have 2x, so we should have 2 green multilinks and 3 and 3 ones. For B, you've just got 2x, so you've got the 2 multilink there. For C, 3x, so 1, 2, 3 multilink and 1, 1. And then you've got 4, so 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, add 1x there. Okay then, so each statement is an algebraic expression, so 3 more than t would be t add 3. Double T would be 2t because when we have a number before a letter, we need to multiply it. And obviously when we double, we multiply by 2. And you could also have there t add t as well, but the better one for you to have is 2t, so that one there. Okay, and then you have got t divided by 6, which would give you t divided by 6. It looks a little bit like a fraction, but using t to represent a number. Okay then, so our word wall, and here we go. So an expression then. So today we're going to look at equations, but an expression is what we've been looking at so far. So where x or another letter is a different value depending on the value of x. So for example, we don't know what the value of x is. So it could be, as it shows here, it could be 7 add 5 equals 12. It could be 10 add 5 equals 15. We don't know the value of x, so that is why it's a different value depending on, okay? So that's an expression, whereas an equation, x is a specific unknown value. So here we've got an equal sign. So we've said x add 5 equals 11. So we know that x has got a specific value because if you add x onto 5, we get given 11. So how would we work that out? Well, we already know we've got 5, so we need to take that away from 11 to find out what our x would be. So for example, in this part here, x would be, so 5, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, so x would be 6 in that equation there. Okay, so remember, in an equation, x is a specific unknown value, but you can work it out. Okay then, so here I've got a model of the words, the concrete, and the algebra. So this is the one that we're going to do today. So just going to have a look here. I think of a number and it has 1. Okay, so I'm going to also think of 1 to keep it nice and easy. So I'm going to draw my concrete. There are my squares, here we go. And I'm going to draw my x because I don't know what number I'm going to use yet. So that's my x, okay? So as an algebra, that would just be x. You can use any letter that you want, okay? X is just the most common letter that is used when looking at algebra. So then I'm going to multiply it by 2. So when we multiply it by 2, I know that that's going to be 2x. So to draw that as a concrete, so I'm going to, if I can, copy and paste, so I'll have not 1, but I would have 2 x's in there because I've multiplied it by 2. Then I need to add 3, but I need to still keep my 2, and I need to add 3 ones. So let's get my squares back up, and let's go for blue, and I'm adding 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Now that as if algebra would be 2x add 3. Okay, my answer is 7. Ooh, so we know then that 2x plus the 3 gives us 7. So I need to draw 7 ones. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, we already know then that we've got 3 ones and we've got 2x. So So what would be, to write that all together, it would be 2x add 3 equals 7. So that was what the algebra would look like there. Okay? Okay then. So the total cost of the rugby ball and the panda is £6. Form an equation to represent this information. So we have got, let's get the highlighter out. We have got the rugby ball for £2 and we've got the panda for something. We don't know. We are using algebra. So I'm going to put, it doesn't matter which way around it goes, £2 add P equals £6. Okay, so £2 add something equals £6. That's all it's asking you to do, is to form an equation. We don't know the value of the panda, but we do know that the rugby ball and the panda come to £6. So you could work that out. So if I asked you what equals, you would see that you've already got £2 from the £6. Take that away, so the panda would give you, £4. But it's not asking you for that, but you can work it out, okay? So next question then, the total cost of a train, we've got quite a few things here. So we've got a train, two buckets and spades, and one t-shirt is £18. Form an equation. So we know that we have got £3 for the train. We are adding 2 buckets and spades, so we need to add 2y. Then we need to add £18, one t-shirt, which we don't know, so we need to add that as well. But we do know that the total is £18. Okay? So when it says an equation, that's nice and simple. Now it does look a little bit different because you've got your pound sign in there, so you can get rid of your pound sign if it makes it easier for you. But just know that you've got £3 for the train, 2y, so you've got 2 buckets and spades, and you've got one t-shirt. But all of those items added together will give us £18. Okay then, so the next question, write an equation to represent the bar model. So we've got a model here. So we've got 19 as our whole, and our parts, we've got 1, 2, 3a, and we've also got 4. So let's use our model to help us. So they've started off with their letters. So we have got 2b. We are then adding the numbers that we can see in our parts, which is 9. And then our answer, our whole, is 15. So that equation there to represent the bar model would be 2b. You've got 2b, you're adding your 9, and our whole is 15. I hope that's okay for you. So your work today is forming equations, and it is all on the website for you. Please make sure you send in your work when you are finished, and then come back in a moment when you're ready to do problem solving and reasoning. Okay then, so let's have a look at problem solving and reasoning today. Use some of the cards to create an algebraic equation. So write a word problem to match the equation created. So we have got 2.5, we have got n, we have got divided by, we have got 7, and we have got 4. So I would like you now to have a think about what the algebraic equation would be using some of those cards. Okay, so you could have got a variety of different answers there. So I'm going to show one that I'm going to use. So I'm going to say n divided by 7 is going to give me 2.5. Okay, so then my word problem is going to be, I don't know, let's think of Claire has some cupcakes. Don't know because it does just say some, so that's my n. Some cupcakes, and I'm going to say she shares them with 7 friends. They each get 2.5 cupcakes. There we go. Just a nice simple word problem there. Okay, then the next one. Dan and Sangeet are creating word problems based on the equation below. So Dan says, I think of a number, I multiply it by 6 and then add 4. My answer is 30. And Sangeet says, I think of a number, I multiply it by 4 and then add 6. My answer is 30. Who is correct? Well, we know straight away that 4n means that n is multiplied by 4. So if we look to who said multiplied by 4, it was Sangeet. So Sangeet is correct. And then we need to say why, because it says explain your answer. So Sangeet is correct because 4n is the same as 4 times n. And that's it there. Super. Okay then, so your problem solving and reasoning questions are all on the website today as well. So you've got the first 6 for bronze, the next 6 for silver, and then final 6 for gold and platinum. Don't forget to send in your work. Have a lovely day.